and welcome to the Week 7 edition of Prep Rally. Rick, 7 weeks. We've got 4 weeks left in the regular season. You know, there's a little bit of a chill out there in the air, a little 60, so we're supposed to have some cool temperatures this weekend. It finally feels like football season.
October and November is when football is decided. August, we don't care right now about what you did in August. We don't care about, you know, non-conference game is against some school in Tecumseh, Iowa. We don't care about that. Right now, we're in the middle of conference play. Every game is big, and there's none bigger Friday night than Fayetteville High at Bentonville.
So, Rick, I was going through my notes. I was wondering if you got your notes ready. I know you've been working on it and trying to get ready for this game. It's a big game in the 7A West. And, Rick, I think we just got flagged.
We have a delay of game on the co-host. That's a 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Does that mean he has to leave the set?
What?
So you got delay a game.
Delay a
when
game?
You're coming in off a timeout, you're not ready coming in off a timeout. What's up with that?
I don't know. That's a fireable offense. Yeah, okay. All right. I've been penalized. I'm ready to go.
We're ready to go. Now first and 15.
Take 2. All right.
All right. Fayetteville at Bentonville, Rick.
Yes.
Big game, the 7A West.
Absolutely.
Both teams undefeated. Now, I did my math. I got out my abacus. You didn't know I knew that word, did you? Got all my everything
Is that
lined
like
up.
the naught plus naught equals naught?
That's
something?
Bodenicus.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I got all that ready. I figured out Bentonville has won 3 straight games. They have outscored their opponents in conference play 144-15. Can you 144-15, Rick?
144.
We got flagged again. What do we do? Did you late again?
We've got holding on the host. That is a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Remains second down.
I'm still behind the chains.
Yeah, keep your hands yourself. Really good call. I like that guy.
I'm following
Okay,
the
what were we
protest.
talking? Yes.
So Fayetteville, Bentonville, 144-15. Rick, this game is at Bentonville. They've won 3 in a row. Now, Fayetteville, we understand that they're going to play, that Hank Gibbs is going to get the start again at quarterback because Darius Bowers still not ready to go.
He's still not quite ready to go. Darius Bowers, fantastic player, but you don't want to rush it. You're thinking about the guy's career. And Hank Gibbs has really progressed quite nicely since that first game. We saw him in the down 4. He's a little bit nervous. Start off really poorly, but he got better and better. And then last 2 weeks, he's been superb. One game he threw 6 touchdowns. He was on fire again, so he is more than adequate. But man, Bentonville, you know, early on, everybody was on Bentonville West. You know, they're the most skilled. They're the team to beat. But Coach Billy Dawson reminded me that Bentonville is the defending champion.
Yes, they are.
Until you beat the champ, you ain't the champ. Does that make any sense?
You got to be the champ. You got to beat the champ.
Yeah. Okay.
So Rick, oh wait, never mind.
Yeah.
I was going to say that you know, Bentonville has been on a roll. But I loved what Coach Dawson had to say. He goes, "We're not going to put Darius in until Darius can be Darius." That's exactly a great quote.
That's a great quote from a great coach. He's not just looking at one victory. Sure, they'd be much better served with Darius in there. He's thinking about the kid's career because Darius Bauer is going to play after high school level. So I love this thought process on there.
Who you got?
Yes.
You knew that question was coming.
I'm going to take Bentonville.
The black and gold.
The Bentonville Tigers, yes. Absolutely.
The black and gold.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so Bentonville West, they've also won 3 in a row. They are going to be at Springdale Harbor. Now, I know Harbor lost a gut-wrenching game last week to Springdale.
Oh, my goodness.
A gut-wrenching game.
You was there.
I was there. Now, is this a trap game for West? Could West overlook Harbor this week? Could that happen?
Nope.
Now, let me tell you something. Harbor unveiled a player last week that none of us had ever seen before.
Who's that?
Jay Burns, running back. You know, Max Pena was hurt. So we kind of thought, well, what's going to happen with Harbor's run game? Well, Jay Burns, who had not touched the ball offensively all year long for Harbor, came in. What did he do, Rick? 323 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns in that game. I think they found a guy who could carry the ball.
What an appearance.
Now, let's talk about this. So West comes into Harbor. If West is not ready to play and they're not ready to stop this guy, this could be a game that West could be trapped in.
It could be, but man, you're right in the middle of the schedule, and the coach, you know, it's almost like coach speak. You can't overlook anybody, and Harbor has shown previously that they can win some big games. I think this would be a tough game, but I think Bentonville West will pull this one out.
So West to go 4-0, Bentonville to go 4-0. Rick, let's go down in lower classification. This is the game of the week. Coming into the season, in August or whatever, early in the season, would Mansfield at Boonville even been on anybody's radar?
Absolutely not. I went down there. I said, man, I got to see this Mansfield team in person. I drove what? Like through the rain, 140 miles. I don't know what it was. Hey, I got my look at Mansfield. Mansfield is a good team. They really are. Charleston is in transition. They switched quarterbacks, which is Caldwell. He's fine with it. He looks like a good receiver. Mansfield, one thing I love about country boy football, these kids, they play on both sides of the ball.
They do.
They don't have the numbers. When your starting left guard goes out, somebody else, even the quarterback, Stovall, had to play some defense. These kids are absolutely exhausted after the game, but Mansfield showed me something. And somebody on the internet said, Mr. Fire, you know what you're talking about. So what? We know that. But
use it as motivation.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
But basically said they didn't know what I was talking about.
Now,
this week, forget about last week.
This is the big time this week.
That's big boy football.
That's big boy, yes, sir. So 6-0 Boonville,
yep.
6-0 Mansfield. Now something about Mansfield we didn't really pick up on and didn't maybe realize, or I didn't. Last year 3 games they lost by 7 points or fewer.
Yep.
So their coach kind of knew they had a chance to flip that script a little bit, and they've done that. And this year they're winning those close games.
Yeah, that's what Bentley. When I was talking to him preseason, he said, "Yeah, we're really going to be." And I'm saying, "Yeah, okay, coach, I've heard that. You guys won 3 games last year. You're telling me you're going to challenge?" And you know what? They've absolutely done it.
They have.
And I like their team. I like their defense is really good. But man, Boonville, I think Boonville's too strong. I'm going to go with Boonville in this game.
Good job there. So, Rick, I know that this is a football-related show, but. Yes. Let's congratulate the state champions in tennis that we had earlier this week. They went to Little Rock and won a lot of championship tennis team title, individual titles. So congratulations to all those tennis players who won state championships this week. Also got some cross country coming up and things like that. But I want to mention, I know this is a prep football show, but I want to mention an act of sportsmanship this last week. Now, I don't know if you knew this or not, but they had a big mountain bike race in Bentonville last week. Top mountain bikers from all over the world, Olympians, whatever. Sunday during the women's race, Erin Huck, she was a big time racer. She's going on the trail, and she had not just a flat, she gashed the sidewall in her tire. Okay, that's not repairable. That's that's put duct tape. You and me put duct tape on it, air it up, and go on. But they don't do that anymore.
So she's done.
So she's done.
Yeah.
So she's sitting on the side of the hill thinking, what am I going to do? And another cyclist came by and said, hey, I'm going to take the wheel off my bike and give it to you and let you finish the race. That's what she did. She took the wheel off that other bike, put it on her bike, and came back and won the race.
Came back and won the race.
Yes, Chloe Woodruff, she's an Olympian. She took the wheel off her bike, gave it to Erin Huck. She came back. She was ahead.
Yeah.
Got behind, chased them all back down again, and came back and ended up winning barely, at the end. Now, can you imagine Tom Brady in the AFC Championship game losing to Pittsburgh and Ben Roethlisberger blowing his cleats out and Tom Brady taking them off and handing them to him and saying, listen, I can't win this game, but maybe you can?
No, they never have.
That's essentially what happened.
You just laugh at them. Tough break, dude. But you know what? That shows you champions, even, they want to win, but they show that kind of sportsmanship. I think we can all learn from that. I think that's I'm glad you shared that story with me. That is
fantastic. It may be the best thing I've seen in a long time.
Yep.
So that's it for this week's show. Now, don't forget that our show can be seen on What's Up Ozark app on our mobile devices, on your phone, on your iPad, whatever you have. So What's Up Ozark, that's a free app. You can get that, and you can take Ricky Fires and all his penalties and wherever he goes, and looks like we've been penalized again. What did we do now? I was just talking to the screen.
We have a personal foul targeting on the host. That play is under further review.
We're going to review it. We're going to New York for a review. And here is our referee going, are you in New York?
No.
Where are you at?
Fisher-Price.
He's at Fisher-Price, reviewing the play, targeting. That means, Rick, you know what that means? I've been ejected from the game. I'm out.
So I win.
And you win.
This week.
You win this week.
Okay.
On a technicality. A Fisher-Price technicality.
I'll take it. Woo!
Sweet.
Champions.
So don't forget, What's Up Ozark? Don't forget our photo galleries that we have from all the great games. Every week we have those. You'll see some of those during this show, as a matter of fact. And also don't forget, in the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, previews, recaps, stats, standings. If it's preps, we got you covered. See you next time on Prep Rally.